In Montana, the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office is asking for help in solving the brutal murder of a camper. Dustin Kermshen was found dead inside of his tent by a friend last Saturday. That friend called police and said the death may have been the result of a bear attack. Officials responded and quickly determined that was not the case. They say Dustin was killed by multiple chop wounds in what is described as a vicious attack.
He was a loving, helpful, and adoring father who in no way deserved this. I ask our community to please help us find out who did this. There is someone in our valley that is capable of truly heinous things.
No suspect has been identified yet. Anyone with information should call the sheriff's office.